let's take a moment to go over why I would prefer to use a drill to an impact gun. So the drill has an adjustable clutch, right? That's what this thing is. It basically limits how much the drill can drill. It's going to only tighten the screw so much before it stops and starts that clicking noise. That's the clutch kicking in and stopping the drill from over tightening the screw. With an impact gun, you don't have that. So if you, for example, were to use the impact gun and really crank this down, you can see how that washer is smashed out, right? Now this is super tight. Once that washer deforms and smashes that's on the rack screw, you've tightened this way too much. If I go to service this rack one day and I don't have a drill on me, I cannot get this screw out without stripping the head. Now instead we're going to use our drill set to the lowest speed and with our clutch set to the lowest setting. Now you'll see the difference in what happens with the screw when I screw this in. Okay, I've snugged it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna just crank it down. Just keep squeezing the trigger. If you notice, the screw is not tightening and that washer is not deforming. That way, when it's time for me to go with my screwdriver on a service call one day, this screw comes out really, really easily. It's not stripped. It's not screwed up. One more thing about these rack screws. These heads are made of like the softest metal you've ever seen. So make sure that when you're screwing them in, you apply a lot of pressure into the surface that you're screwing into. Now that is to stop the screwdriver from camming out or slipping out of the cross pattern in the head of the screw. Because when you cam out of a screw like this that's made of very soft metal, it'll frequently strip on its way out. And eventually you end up with less of a cross and more of a big circle. And then your screw is basically useless in terms of tightening and loosening, and you gotta drill it out. And that's no fun.